Welcome everybody, my name is Keenan and I hope that you are having a good day. Welcome to the channel, welcome to this video where I'm going to be replacing my screen time with Bible time and prayer time. So I'm going to take a look at about how many hours a day I spend on a screen, and then we're going to do more, even if it's just by a minute, of our time with God in comparison to screen or video games, whatever it might be. As some kind of like background information, I spend quite a few hours on my PC playing games, working on videos, also on my phone, way too much, I think. And so I've got just a lot of things in my life that I feel like I could probably spending more time in the Bible and talking to God. So I get home around 5:30, 6 o'clock usually. I am at the office from so I'm at church usually from 8 o'clock to 4 p.m. or just working in general. And so with that, I probably won't count that screen time in because it's work time. I'm usually spending the screen time talking to people or reading my Bible or making a sermon. But whenever I get off work, it's probably about 4 o'clock or so. As for Sundays, I usually am up and at church from about 6:45 until 12, and then I'll go back at 4 o'clock, and then I'll be there from 4 to 8:30 for youth. So on my days that I am working, that means on Monday through Friday, I've got about 4 hours of free time that I have. And so I'll need to separate that. So at least 2 hours, depending on the day, of time in prayer and in the Word. For Sundays, it's a little bit different. I'm usually getting home at 12, and then I might put on a little bit of a YouTube video, but I'll usually end up taking a nap or spending time with Skylar, and maybe an hour of screen time a day. And that leaves from about 6:37-ish to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock or so, usually. And most of that time, I would say I am having a YouTube video on, either watching it with my wife. If it's Monday or Friday, we're watching Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown, those that like wrestling. So that leaves about 3 to 4 hours of screen time Monday through Tuesday. On Fridays, it's a little bit different because I have pretty much all day to do whatever I want, usually on Saturdays as well. So some days that can just look like a whole lot of nothing, a whole lot of just playing games and spending time with Skylar, or it could just be going to the gym. So Friday's going to be the most interesting day, I think, and the hardest day to actually get this challenge done. Same goes for Saturday as well. So today is Saturday, and so we are going to do a Saturday to Saturday. And so today I've probably put like 3 hours onto screen time, if I'm going to be completely honest. And so it's about 6:50 right now. That means from 6:50 to 9:50. I know everybody's different with what kind of Bible they like to read. Some people like physical Bible, some people they like it on their computers or phones, whatever. To me, I think it's necessary that everybody has a physical paper Bible, but I also think that sometimes the study materials are a little bit more accessible on the internet, and you can use devices for whatever it is. I personally read my Bible on my Kindle. This is a Kindle Scribe, and so basically it's a big Kindle. It looks kind of like a notebook or so, and I like to write my notes in there. I can do that with a little pen. It's really nice, and there's no distractions. It's e-ink, so there's no color, no notifications for anything. It's just my Bible. And so I got away from my iPad because a lot of distractions can pop up. So let's get into it. All right, so I have read for 2 hours, and I had prayed for about an hour and a half, so that puts my time at three and a half hours. So I have basically matched my entertainment time. So I made some Kung Pao chicken earlier. I'm gonna go eat some more of that, and hopefully by the time that I'm done, then my wife will come home and I'll get to talk to her. So I will talk to you guys later. What's up, guys? All right, so today I just got out of church, and so far I probably spent maybe 5 or 10 minutes on social media scrolling, just in the meantime of stuff. Otherwise, last night I watched a video with Skylar for about half an hour, so I'll add that to my time today. And yeah, so far last night I read Isaiah chapters 1 through 20, I think, so about a little under halfway through Isaiah. And so I chose that. I'm also reading the New Testament as well alongside my students, but in the days where I'm not in the plan I'll be doing Isaiah, because if I'm being honest, whenever I read the Old Testament, I kind of slacked around the prophets. I don't remember a whole lot. I can tell you, I know some key things, but that's about it. So I want to be more intentional with it, and so what better time to do it than now. So I'm gonna head home, get some wing things, some chicken tenders, Dairy Queen, because they're great, and then read my Bible and pray. Bye. What's up, everybody? So yesterday I had youth night, and so I went home after church. I ate some lunch with my wife, and then I read for about 30 or so minutes, watched about 15 minutes of YouTube, and then took a nap until about 3:45 before I had to go to youth, and then I was at church until 9 o'clock or so. And then when I got home, I prayed for maybe an hour, just because I was expecting to probably watch YouTube or something until I fell asleep. So right now I think I'm at a net gain of 30 minutes spending time with God in comparison to entertainment stuff. So I think this is the first week that I know that I've done that, other than 1 week where I fasted from all entertainment and food, and all I did was read and pray and work on my homework. So yeah, so far it's going pretty well. I feel like I have a lot of peace in my day-to-day life so far. It's only been 2 days, but yesterday just felt pretty good. And even my wife had made a comment about me reading my Bible just because, and I was like, oh, that's funny, I'm doing a challenge just to see. But I find myself looking forward to my time and then being like, oh boy, okay, how am I gonna schedule out my time, because I'm not used to this, and am I gonna have enough time to relax and things like that. But I think that means that I have an idol in my life, and that idol is entertainment and whatever else might come alongside that. So it hurts, but it's a good hurt. That means that God is showing me what I'm putting before him, and that I am desiring these things before desiring spending time with him. And so yeah, I've been really enjoying the extended prayer time and just not worrying about the time. That was my biggest concern, was just how much time am I spending, praying, and I could be doing other things. And in comparison, none of that matters. None of it matters if I get to spend time with God. So probably gonna go to the gym today, and then after the gym, I'm going to, or at the gym, maybe when I do cardio, I'll read, and then I'll be 20 minutes, and then I'll go home. I'll probably pray in the car. It's 15 minutes, I'll be in the car today for 45 minutes. So 45 minutes of prayer, 20 minutes reading, so it's an hour. And then I'll probably read for another hour whenever I get home. And so then by the time I'm home, it'll be 7, get an hour. So I get 2 hours of entertainment time. I'm gonna try and keep my overall week Bible time to more than my entertainment. So I will see you later. I just don't feel like recording myself pray and read. I feel like it's kind of weird. I know I said I was going to do it, and I did it at the beginning, but I see people on Instagram and TikTok and stuff, and they're like recording themselves like praying and worshiping. Feels weird. Feels like they're trying to get someone to say good job out of it. The Bible says, talking about the Pharisees, not to be like them and stand on the street corner so everybody can watch and hear you pray, making you look like you're some very spiritual person, very close to God, when you're just doing it for the praise of man. So I don't know. I enjoy being in the secret place. I don't mind if my wife sees, because I'm supposed to lead her. So me modeling that in front of her helps lead her. And I noticed that yesterday. So yeah. So that's what's going on today. I found myself like struggling with things less that I normally struggle with, that I battle with. That's another plus. So I'm enjoying that. Other than that, I got some Meta Ray-Ban glasses to see if that would cut down on my phone usage, because I can answer texts and phone calls and all that from it. So we'll see if it's worth it or not. If not, I'm just gonna return them because they're expensive. So I'm wanting it more as a productivity thing than anything. I just turned into a vlog. So see you guys later when I get off. Alright guys, so I'm going to the gym now. You guys are crazy. I just got off work, and yeah, so I'm gonna go to the gym, get my pump on, and maybe instead of listening to music, I might listen to the Bible instead. And so normally I would sometimes do that every once in a while if music's just not hitting, and I'm like, what, my God. But maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll split up my time. Try not to spend way too much time at the gym today. I've been out of the gym for like 2 weeks now. I'd rather not waste my time. I'm gonna be so for real. Yeah. Also, I was thinking about this too. Why are we recording ourselves reading our Bibles and praying with there's no nourishment, right? Like, what is the point of you showing you praying and reading your Bible, and if it's not to help other believers? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? So that's my thought, because then it's all about yourself. And believe it or not, Christianity is not about yourself. Being a follower of Jesus is not about yourself. It's realizing your own brokenness, realizing that God has sent his son to die for all of us, not just for you, not just for me. And it's not self-help, you showing yourself praying and then, saying, showing how God helped you. That's great, then share your story of how God saved you and what he saved you from, not just you. If you make videos like that and you want to help other believers, then do that instead. You totally could. Anyway, I'm gonna stop ranting now, and I'm gonna go discipline my body. Okay, goodbye. Hello everybody. All right, so I got back from the gym. It's dark. It was good. I got there and one of my students was there, and he's a guy that he's working, trying to figure out if he's called to ministry or not. And so he's at the gym. We talked for a while and was able to help him through some stuff. I put off my workout for a while because he's there, and there's ministry to do. And so this is for anybody, especially pastors and student pastors, is I probably would still be going to the gym, but if I wasn't, I would probably say I'd go, because I know that's where a decent amount of my guys' students goes, and even some of the girls, like the athletes and stuff. And so that's a way that I'm able to be in their world and connect with them. And so I just want to encourage you that, if you're a pastor, you spend your time at the office working on your sermons and prepping and planning out, vision casting, all that good stuff. Sorry, I was ordering canes for my wife. Okay, so yeah, your mission field and your area of ministry, go where your people are. I'm not perfect at this or anything crazy like that, but I've noticed that when I'm at the gym, honestly, that's where I have the most kind of gospel conversations. I'm sharing the gospel with the most people there, not on a Sunday night or a Sunday morning. It's mostly where I'm out. And so I think so far, I've had probably, since I've been here in January, maybe at least 10 or so gospel conversations, or conversations that have had led to the gospel at some point, or not just inviting them to church, but like legitimately sharing the gospel. My students are there too, and so like when they're struggling with stuff, hey, I'm there at the gym, and so gladly take my workout time away. I just want to encourage you guys with that. If you are just a person, and you're just doing ministry as just a regular lay person, go be with the people too, Anyway, so I went to Best Buy, and on my way to Best Buy and picking up food for Skylar. It's about like a 15-20 minute car ride or so, so I prayed on the way there. I feel like I've kind of run out of things to say though, so I'm gonna try and see what else I can do on the way home, see how much more I can pray. What's up, everybody? So I think I'm on day, let me think about Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm day 5 of our Time with God versus Entertainment Time challenge for the week. So I'm at 5 out of 7 days, and so I'm hyped. Yesterday I've spent like probably an hour and a half both with God and on screen, so still matching it. Yesterday morning spent like half an hour reading, and spent maybe like 15-20 minutes in prayer, and then I guess maybe like 30 to 45 minutes reading again. And then later on, I was playing some games with my little cousin-in-law. He's not really, he's like younger. And then my friend. So, had a good time. Today, I'm back in the office. And because yesterday was Veterans Day. And now, I'm gonna go get my headphones because I left them at my house so I can listen to music while I'm at the gym. Yeah, and so last night was interesting. It was the first time I willingly went to bed on time. Normally I stay up pretty late, so I don't know if just reading more and staying away from screens has been helping my brain be ready for bed, and get out of that rhythm of having to watch something when I go to sleep or something. So it might be inadvertently helping with that. So I'm pretty hyped about that, because last night I had good sleep for the first time in a very, very long time. I will be catching you guys later. I got a special business meeting today in the church, so that's fun. I've never been to one like this. I gotta present my budget for all the ministries I'm over, so that's exciting. Oh yeah, I want to say, so I've been reading through Isaiah as well, and I think it's in Isaiah 3, how God talks about how he's gonna bring judgment on Judah because they've been being dumb, and one of the things that he says is that he will put children in charge, basically, and the women will be over them. And how there will be no more honorable men, there will be no more heroes, there will be, all the good men are gone, right? They're not present in society. And hey, hear me out. I just think it's interesting. Judah, their judgment is that, and we're seeing a very similar thing going on in our country and our world today. Specifically in our country, and also in other Western countries as well. So, just something to think about, because we're definitely probably in the most godless society, but also I think we're seeing a lot of uprising in Gen Z and Gen Alpha Christians, predominantly Gen Z. So I don't know, could be bad, but hey, there's obviously we see God moving. So I just thought that was a little interesting thing to throw on there. Anyway, talk to you guys later. What's up, everybody? So I am coming at you a week later after I had finished the challenge. Okay, so some of my videos got corrupted when I was editing them, and here we are. So it's just the nature of technology, right? But I want to give you kind of an update on the very end of everything, how it went, and what to take away from all of this. So if I'm being honest, and I know I put it in the video already, but I was only able to do it 5 out of the 7 days. So technically I failed the challenge, but I did get a majority of the week. So I'm still taking it as a win, okay? But challenge-wise, yeah, failed it. But biggest takeaways that I got from this are, one, I think that this is something that every Christian should try to do today. Like today. If you're a Christian watching this and you want to spend more time with God, but you feel like you don't have enough time, this really challenged me in really understanding how much time I really spend watching and playing things for my own entertainment in comparison to spending time with God. Because whenever I would spend time with God, I would be worried about time and how much time I was spending and what else I could be doing and things popping up, people needing me, all that kind of stuff. But I realized when I was praying about it was, man, I actually have a lot more time, and all I am is just worried about the time that I have. I have tons of time. And so God helped me understand that and see that this week. And so that's something I've been carrying forward into this week. Post challenge is been trying to just not stress so much about time, talking with him and reading, and so it's been good. It's been a lot better. The second thing I got from this was I really realized how much time I was spending on entertainment and really my idols, okay? And it showed me what things are my idols, because it was like I was starting to get like worried or like frustrated I couldn't spend time, whatever it was I was wanting to do, like play a game or watch something. And I'd say it helped that I had stuff I had to do in the evenings on those days, but ultimately there are days where I was like, oh, I can't play a whole lot tonight because whatever, I can't watch, just chill out a whole lot tonight because I need to match it or do more, and it was good. Third thing is the whole effect on me that this had. So overall, I think that, man, I said it during the week, I feel way more at peace about different situations in my life. For the most part, like Skylar and I's relationship was great. Still it's good, but it was like even more enhanced just because I had like scripture on my mind. I was just at peace because I was in prayer so much, not having influences from the outside world. Some other things were like, I just knew how to handle situations better, I guess, because I had, like I said, just scripture on my mind and on my heart, just ready to go and apply. Man, yeah, I felt way more close to God. And I think about the scriptures saying that like God will draw near as we draw near to him, and that really reigns true. And I think that this was an excellent thing for that. Last thing, yeah, I failed, and I'm not giving any excuses. Black Ops 7 came out. Skylar and I like to play games together, and we've been looking forward to Black Ops 7 because we're like, oh, is it gonna suck or not? I don't know. It's okay. I would say it wasn't worth losing the challenge over, that's for sure. But I was able to spend time with Skylar because I hadn't been able to a whole lot that week, so it was okay. I still read and still prayed. It just wasn't the amount of time that I had spent playing those days. But probably gonna do this, I think, maybe once a month moving forward, being really intentional with it, and then hopefully over time that rhythm will stick in my life, and it won't become like a thing I'll have to like really keep up with, and just it naturally happens. So I would encourage every single one of you guys who would watch this to do it. Man, it was a great week, I'll tell you that. And it really pointed out things where I was lacking in my intentionality with God, and also just my overall like worries about time and spending with him. So hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you didn't like it, you don't need to hit it. I'll give you that option. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.